hear that too, Rick? The thumping?
And we're back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Phantom Freaks. Let's get into this rest of this episode here. You know, it's been a long time coming, but we're working through it. We're getting through it. We're trucking through there. Of course, if you're new to the channel, go to Twin Paranormal, subscribe. All of our content creators on here that we cover, we want you to go there, get the original video, get the full context of the video, and then come on back here. So head over to Twin Paranormal, subscribe. We're going to get into this part 2 here. For you guys that are hardcore Phantom Freaks, stay tuned to the end for channel updates and other information. It's some pretty interesting information that I got to talk about at the end, so stay tuned. Looks like we might have a major breakthrough coming. Anyway, let's get on into this part here. Let's see what we got. First clip.
Is he down there? Or can he come up?
Whoa, what was that?
That sounded like a man's voice.
Can you...
All right, looks like we have a spirit box session. Let's get to the enhancement.
Is he down there? Or can he come up?
Whoa, what was that?
That sounded like a man's voice.
Let's play that back here. They actually had the spirit box pretty low on this episode. I still was able to pull some things out, but they had it really low for some reason. But let's see what we can do here. If you know what it says, a lot of these I couldn't really pull out what it says, and they were confused as well. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think it says.
Is he down there? Or can he come up?
Whoa, what was that?
That sounded like a man's voice.
Go to slow-mo.
Is he down there? Or can he come up? Whoa. Is he down there? Or can he come up? Whoa. What was that? That sounded...
Very strange. I have some information about these voices, though. Stay tuned towards the end. Let's go to the next clip.
Can you try and speak louder through that device? They're trying. Thank you.
Let's play that again.
Can you try and speak louder through that device? They're trying. Thank you.
All right, let's go to the enhancement. Yeah, they were having a hard time.
Can you try and speak louder through that device? They're trying. Thank you. Can you try and speak louder through that device? They're trying. Thank you.
Go to slow-mo.
Can you try and speak louder through that device? They're trying. Thank you. Can you try and speak louder through that device? They're trying.
Yeah, it was really difficult to try to pull that out there. Let's go on to the next clip.
Thank you.
Look down the way.
And play that again.
Thank you.
Look down the way.
Yeah, obviously we're listening for those little, it's like footsteps or bangs there, distant, out in the distance. Let's go to the enhancement.
Thank you.
Look down the way.
Thank you.
Look down the way.
And we'll go to slow-mo.
Thank you.
Look down the way.
Thank you.
Look down the way.
Yeah, they got a lot of that kind of, I don't know, weird There's a lot of banging going around, a lot of movement going on in this episode. Let's go to the next clip. This almost looks like the same one. Make sure I didn't put the same clip here.
Is it somebody we already spoke to? Or is it somebody else? What was that? Did you guys... No, what'd you hear? Loud bang.
Yeah, okay. It looked very... Oh, I actually went back to the beginning. It looked very similar from the start here. It was totally...
Is it somebody we already spoke to? Or is it somebody else? What was that?
Let's see if we can pull that out.
Is it somebody we already spoke to? Or is it somebody else? What was that?
And it was tucked in the back. Had to get rid of some of the cinematics. You'll hear me talk about that. About how the some of the placement of some of the music and cinematic effects on just across a lot of teams for the entertainment value sometimes gets in the way. And I do my best to try to peel it back or take it off sometimes when I have to.
Is it somebody we already spoke to? Or is it somebody else? What was that?
I actually missed a little part of it there, but you can hear it a little better. Just slow-mo.
Is it somebody we already spoke to? Or is it somebody else? What was that? Is it somebody we already spoke to? Or is it somebody else? What was that? Did you guys...
Yeah, again, a lot of movement in this episode. Let's get on to the next clip.
Did you guys... No, what'd you hear? Loud bang. Oh.
See what we got.
Did you guys... No, what'd you hear? Loud bang.
Yeah, that was the other camera of the same incident. I might have missed, I think I missed that voice there at the end, but it was heard pretty clearly there. I'm trying to remember. I think I missed that. We'll see on the next clip. Let's go to the enhancement.
Did you guys... No, what'd you hear? Loud bang.
That sounds very familiar, as you hear me always say. That sounds like the recordings I had, the early recordings of my incident in 2011. A lot of banging around, knocking and moving stuff, and that knocking sounds very similar. I mean, that doesn't mean that that's what it is. It is paranormal, but it's that sounds very similar.
Did you guys... No, what'd you hear? Loud bang. Oh.
Let's go to the slow-mo.
Did you guys... No, what'd you hear? Loud bang. Did you guys... No, what'd you hear? Loud bang.
Let's go on to the next.
Are you standing right there? Whoa!
That just spiked.
Yeah.
Play that again.
Are you standing right there? Whoa!
That just spiked.
Yeah.
Let's go to the enhancement.
Are you standing right there? Whoa!
That just spiked.
Yeah. Are you standing right there? Whoa!
That just spiked.
Yeah.
Let's go to slow-mo.
Are you standing right there? Whoa! That just spiked. Are you standing right there? Whoa! That just spiked. Yeah.
Yeah, these voices, stay tuned to the end. I have something to say about these voices. Might have had a breakthrough on something on them. So we'll get to talking about that in a minute. But they were getting some activity there. Let's go on to the next clip.
Who is this? Yeah, that was so quiet. Did you hear?
That they got some real good ears too. I mean, even live there on the scene, acoustics are different. You would have heard it differently than the camera picked it up. But yeah, it was to hear that.
Who is this?
Now let's see if we can. I think this is the one. It was kind of hard to dig this out.
Who is this?
Yeah, it was very. You see, just those little taps, and the last one was a vocal sounding sound. It wasn't a. You heard me talk about this before in the previous video. I think sometimes the sounds are real sounds, as far as like something's being moved, something's being banged against something, a door closing or whatever. That's in our reality. And some of these sounds are mimicked. It's like the entity mimicking a sound that sounds like it's coming from the natural environment when it's not. It's just them doing it. It's a combination, it seems, when this happens. So this one may have been them making noises themselves, producing the noise. And because sometimes you get this vocal quality to it.
Who is this?
Yes, it's very short though.
Who is this?
Let's go slow-mo.
Who is this? Who is this?
Okay, let's get on to the next clip.
I'm on his back. Oh, dear.
Pretty clear footsteps there.
I'm on his back. Oh, dear. Who's back?
Let's go to the enhancement.
I'm on his back. Oh, dear. I'm on his back. Oh, dear. Who's back?
Let's go to the slow-mo.
I'm on his back. Oh, dear. I'm on his back. Oh,
Yeah, this is kind of what was just going on. As you already know, you saw the previous, the first part. It was a lot of activity going on with a lot of footsteps and moving around, and this is just par for the course here. Let's go to the next clip.
And very tough armor. And very tough armor. What? That's not funny.
Let's go to the enhancement.
And very tough armor. And very tough armor. What? That's not funny.
Very deliberate, just very straightforward knocking going on. Let's go to the slow-mo.
and very tough armor. What? That's not funny. And very tough armor. What? That's
Yeah, a lot of people would have been outside. I always say that. They would have been hightailing it out of there right about then. Next clip.
It's okay. Don't be afraid of us. Do you guys hear that?
There's somebody in this room with us.
Very subtle. You have to try to differentiate between the spirit box making a little static noise, and there's a very subtle, I guess you could call it wall scratching or something in there.
It's okay. Don't be afraid of us. Do you guys hear that?
There's somebody in this room with us.
Let's go to the enhancement.
It's okay. Don't be afraid of us. It's okay. Don't be afraid of us. It's okay. Don't be afraid of us.
That little, yeah, like somebody just took something and really quickly ran it across the wall sharply. And my apologies for not having the visuals up. I'm going to redo the visuals for the all the audio signatures in a faster way, because the previous way, yeah, that was good, but it takes a lot of time to produce. So I'm trying to cut this down so I can get more out for you guys. So stay tuned to that. Let's hit the slow-mo.
It's okay. Don't be afraid of us. It's okay. Don't be afraid of us.
Yeah, it was definitely messing around with him. And you know what? Again, that sound too, it's crazy because it sounds like in a lot of ways I'm listening to my recordings. And I tell you, I compare a lot. The reason why I'm always talking about it, that's, my reference, as a audio engineer, that's my reference of hearing the stuff I recorded. And I know for 100% fact it's real. No matter what nobody's thinking out there, what you're thinking right now, it don't matter to me because I know what I recorded and I know that it is 100% authentic. So, even though you might come across stuff that has been produced to sound like the real thing, and you can have that where people have heard the real thing and they keep trying to reproduce it. And some are better than others at doing so. But nevertheless, a lot of stuff, that's why I always mention it, just to give you my perspectives on that I hear stuff in here that almost sounds like it could have came straight off of one of my old 2011 recordings. And that little noise, it just, it's one of the things I kind of remember, the audio signature from those tapes. Let's get on to the next clip.
It's weird, guys. Maybe if there's a kid, they don't want to talk to us. What the f*** is that? It was loud.
Okay, let's go back and listen to that again. I kind of wonder if there was a sound effect put in here. It's not anything nefarious. It's just, getting a little extra with the cinematic effects. And like when I think River turned really quickly, that whip sound, I mean, that could have been made naturally, I guess, but that whipping sound, that kind of strikes me as an effect. I didn't really go after it to try to peel it down or tear it out, but I kind of wondered.
It's weird, guys. Maybe if there's a kid, they don't want to talk to us.
Right there. It's like I said, it's not nefarious in nature. It's just, trying to, for entertainment value, have all of the cinematics going on, but it might have been natural. So I can't say, I didn't dive that deep into it, but I did notice it. You're listening to that door slam right before that whip.
It's weird, guys. Maybe if there's a kid, they don't want to talk to us. What the f*** is that?
Okay, let's go to the enhancement.
It's weird, guys. Maybe if there's a kid, they don't want to talk to us.
Right there. So I was able to pull that out a little bit.
It's weird, guys. Maybe if there's a kid, they don't want to talk to us.
It was real quick, so I had to turn it back down after it hit. Let's go to the enhancement. I'm sorry, the slow-mo.
Weird, guys. Maybe if there's a kid, they don't want to talk to us.
Yeah, definitely a door slam there. I think the next one might be the camera upstairs. Let's see. Yeah.
Guys.
Now that door slam sounded so crazy that, I mean, that's the second camera upstairs that was closer to the source of this door slam. And that slam sounded so crazy. You could almost think it's like a sound effect because it's so perfect in the sense of a door slam. But I will say it showed visually when I'm looking at all the meters and the analyzers, it showed at least that, I try not to give too much away of what I'm looking at in certain aspects, because if there's anybody watching that is trying to fake stuff, I don't want to give out too much stuff, because there's a lot of stuff other channels are doing, not Twin Paranormal. There's a lot of stuff other channels are doing that reveals that they're injecting audio post-production, doing stuff like that, adding sound effects and stuff to, for the actual paranormal stuff. And I don't want to give away how I can tell that, because I don't want them trying to muddy the waters anymore. So unfortunately, I'd love to tell you guys, but I can't really. I can just tell you I see that with the metering that everything is lining up to where it should be authentic, and it does sound like it was a heavy door slam. So here we go again.
Guys.
Let's go to the enhancement.
Guys.
Hello?
And don't get me wrong, there could be a little something added to it. And I wouldn't necessarily, again, I don't see anything I can, say, it's Twin Paranormal doing something nefarious or nothing. I don't know if they have third-party editors like a lot of teams do to cut down on time. They may cut the audio down themselves, but send it out to have, I believe Sam and Kobe do the same thing. I think that was confirmed. They'll cut their audio down to, their video and audio down to what they want to put in the episode, and maybe put it in order, and then send it to an editor that can go ahead and do all the transitions, all of the effects as far as visual effects, and then also put in cinematic sound effects in music to enhance the the entertainment value. These third-party editors sometimes, they're moving quickly. They need to get stuff done. They're not really invested. They don't really care. You know what I mean? And they might get a little over the top, go a little too far, put sound effects where they shouldn't be putting them. Like this door slam. Let's just say it was a third-party editor and they thought, oh, I'm going to put a little, because it sounds like it's almost like a little whip in there, like we heard on the other one, like the door's whipping closed, which is, it's unnecessary to do that. But, in the mindset of whoever's putting the theatrics on, they're thinking, I'm gonna enhance this, to make it part of the cinematics. And the person might not be a believer in the paranormal. So you got to kind of be careful with the third party editors if that's what's going on. I'm just giving for an example, because I do hear it has that weird sound effect noise to it. I can just tell you part of the audio signature looking at it shows that, there's some authenticity there. So let's go ahead and play that again. Yeah, in some aspects, it's almost a perfect door slam, like a perfect door slam sound, almost. Yeah, that's a heavy slam right there. Again, it might have a little bit of a whip effect in there, but we'll keep going. We can't say that for sure.
Hear that too, Rick? The thumping? What the f is that?
They got some knocking
Hear
there.
that too, Rick? The thumping? What the f is that?
Let's go to the enhancement.
Hear that too, Rick? The thumping? What the f is that?
Definitely very clear knocking there.
Hear that too, Rick? The thumping?
I mean, sounds like hard knuckles
Hear
right
that
there.
too, Rick? The thumping? What the f is that?
Let's go to the slow-mo.
Hear that too, Rick? The thumping?
What the f is that?
Hear that too, Rick? The thumping?
What the f is that?
Get on to the next clip.
Now,
What? He's not telling the truth.
Wait, shh.
There's a lot going on there. It's very subtle in the background. You probably heard a little bit. I think it was a little snapping or cracking or sound or something.
now,
What? He's not telling the truth.
Wait, shh.
Let's go to the enhancement.
What? He's not telling the truth.
Wait, shh.
What? He's not telling the truth.
Wait, shh.
Yeah, you hear that pop snap. Let me go to the slow-mo.
What? He's not telling the truth.
Wait, shh.
He's not telling the truth.
Wait, shh.
Yeah, that was very subtle in there, but they heard it. They heard it. And we were able to pull it out a little bit there. Let's get on to the next clip.
Who just closed this door?
is it in the
Who just closed this door? Who just closed this door? Who just closed
And
this
the
door?
enhancement. Yeah, these sometimes these knocks they're there, but they're kind of buried, and you gotta carve it out and get rid of everything around it to try to bring it
Who
out.
just closed this door?
Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Again, kind of reminded me of my tapes. It's just, I get deja vu sometimes listening to this stuff. Anyway, here's the slow-mo.
Who just closed this door? Who just closed this door?
And before we get to the next clip, if you're new here, please do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, that like button. As you see, this is a very new page. I'm just gauging, putting the feelers out to see, if this is something that people are looking for. And apparently it is. You guys give me a lot of good feedback. For you guys that are subscribed, definitely appreciate it. You get in the comments and let me know. Have gotten a lot of good feedback on the videos. A lot of positive feedback and support. Definitely appreciate that. I read all the comments. I try to respond to everything. So if you have anything, you want to say, drop it in the comment box. It helps the page out. As you know, the algorithms, like to see that. They like to see the like button. So if you want to see more of this, I've said it before, I can put more time into it. Only if you guys show the engagement and, hit the sub button, hit the like button, and basically forced me into it because time is very crunched. I'm trying to fit this in as best I can. And I can make more time for it if, you guys are showing the support and the page grows. So as of right now, everything's looking very good and we are on track and pushing on up. So appreciate that. Anyway, let's get on to the next clip.
But you cannot harm us. You have no permission. But you cannot harm us. You have no permission.
Can't remember when I did this. I think that's just some tapping. Let's see.
But you cannot harm us. You have no permission.
Yeah, it was just some movement
But
here.
you cannot harm us. You have no permission.
Yeah, okay. At first I thought it said disembodied voice, but no. Sometimes they think they hear a voice and it's a sound. Sometimes they hear a sound. They think they hear a sound and it's a voice, or it's a vocal type of sound that obviously wasn't hidden anything. Let's go to the slow-mo.
But you cannot harm us. You have no permission. But you cannot harm us. You have no permission.
Oh man, that sounds like this closet that was in the house that I always reference on my. That sounds like that closet so much that at the beginning of it, it was messing with stuff in the closet. That man, that sounds like that. It really sounds like that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, next clip.
Dude, I am on edge.
I'd like to come here.
I like to come here. That's right there.
A lot of footsteps and stuff going on. Of course, if I didn't say, I was referencing my old 2011 recordings that sounds a lot like the closet that was making a lot of noise early on. Let's get to the enhancement.
Dude, I am on edge.
I'd like to come here.
I like to come here. That's right there.
Yeah, it was kind of buried under there, but we got it out a little bit.
I'd like to come here.
I like to come here. That's right there.
It did seem to get closer. That first one was definitely further or softer. We don't know in reality which one was it softer or further, but yeah, the last one sounded like it was at least trying to give the impression that it was gaining a lot of proximity on him. Let's get to the slow-mo.
Dude, I am on edge.
I'd like to come here.
I like to come here. That's right there.
Yeah, man, that's that's a little crazy.
That's right there.
Yeah, that proximity was nuts. That proximity was nuts. But that actually will do it for part 2. Now we're at the end of the video. I definitely want to make a couple of statements here. So for you that have made it this far, you extreme channel supporters, you get the little bit of extra information here at the end. So first off, with trying to do these videos, I'm trying to get things done as quickly as possible because it is a lot of editing. I'm trying to feature more channels. I mean, Twin Paranormal fan base has come out. I mean, this is pretty much my whole channel now is made up of Twin Paranormal fan base. So I'm definitely focusing on you guys, trying to get the content out that you want to see. I'm trying to spread it out a little bit and get other other teams in. Like I just got one up, a Project Fear. Definitely check some of them out if you're not used to these other teams. At least you get a sampling of what they do here by being able to kind of shoot over and just check out different ones. Yeah, but it's very time consuming. I've pared it down as much as I can. I'm trying to get the process as efficient as possible. Certain things just take time, and that's just, the nature of the beast, but I am working on it. So I will continue to refine that. Now, I could save a lot of time not doing commentary. There was a comment. I know there's a lot of people that can't stand me talking. Okay. I can't stand me talking. Okay. I don't want to hear my own voice, but there's a lot of you that have, shown a lot of support and say, you like the commentary, you like to hear me explaining certain things here. And a lot of the times the videos require you to explain. The audio clips require you to explain something that's technical going on. And it's sometimes it's just required for context. With that being said, I have always thought since the beginning of this, is there a way I could do it without talking? And I just got a comment recently about, I can't stand the talking. It's too long and I can't do it. And which that's one out of a bunch of a lot of supportive comments. But, I responded that I agree. At least to a certain extent, I agree that, it's unfortunate I have to talk, but because of the copyright situation and content ID and AI scanning videos for copyrighted material, don't be fooled, guys. All of these shows are copyright. Okay, so they have publishing companies out manually scanning, doing all kind of stuff to try to see if they can get a claim in. And now what I do is considered fair use for sure. It's transformative. It's like a reaction video. But I can't let clips play for too long. So I kind of have to talk. I have to give commentary, and, playing the clips back to back is very risky of getting a strike. I've already gotten not a strike, but a claim on one of the videos, one of the very early videos, for letting the clip play too long. So with that being said, the plan here is, this page is not monetized yet, but as it's very close to becoming monetized. I can probably do member only content. I just have to figure out how this is going to work. I don't want to charge people no crazy prices or nothing like that, but it probably can do some type of member content where if you get the membership, I can put them all, do it with no commentary. So they're as fast as video as possible, back to back. And I think in that environment, it's different. It's not the same type of, extreme copyright claim type of environment. I might be able to do that. So let me know in the comments if you might be interested in that. I also may do for members, on another membership tier, specific requests for things you want to, anything you see on any team's work, any EVPs, any audio that you want to enhance, maybe to the degree of a certain many times a week or a month, you can send that request into me and I can do it on demand for particular clips that you want to see enhanced, whether it's Twin Paranormal or Project Fear or the Paranormal Files or whoever. It's possible I can do that as well. So let me know if you might be interested in any of that. That's a possible solution. If you don't have a lot of time and, you want to get through the content as fast as possible, that might be a way I can do it. So the only other thing we got going on here is it's possible that with the voices that you're hearing out of the the voices that you're hearing on EVPs And the voices that you're hearing out of the spirit box, I'm sorry, not the spirit box, but the, what is it called, you guys? The, the radio, the scanning radios. I think, I can't say too much on it yet. I think I figured out at least the majority of how entities, how spirits are creating those voices. You're going to want to stay tuned. This is why I said it was important to listen to the end, and hopefully some of you guys are here with me, because this could be huge. This could be absolutely groundbreaking, earth-shattering huge. It could be, if I'm right. And I'm trying to get everything formulated and everything is as concise as possible before I fully release this. But I think I might have figured out the actual mechanism as to how they're creating the voices. So how the voices are showing up on the recorder, how the voices are showing up out of the static on the radios and stuff like that. From doing this, just these few videos, because I hadn't really enhanced those like that, even on my own recordings. There's a lot of stuff I'm using now that didn't exist back in 2011 that helped me get deeper into the audio, and it got me thinking. And this is something that if it's true, it's wild. It's wild. It's scientific. It's this isn't just magic, folks. There's stuff going on here within the laws of physics with these spirits. And I think I might have figured out part of how this is done. Now, maybe if I'm correct, somebody can take the theory and, develop better tools and really hone in and tune in to, how they make the voice to help them talk more, to, open up communications. This may be, if you've seen the people with the, I forget the name of the modified boxes that do the cancellation of the static. You've heard people, different inventors, come up with those boxes that have the echoey replies in them. That they may know what I'm talking about. That might be how they created those boxes, possibly. So anyway, we will be exploring that, and stay tuned, because that is some exciting, potentially groundbreaking information. If I'm correct, that's a big if. Okay, so stay tuned, and I'll try to figure out how to explain that and show that in a way that's not too technical, because it gets pretty deep with the technicality. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end this. Again, like, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts below, and stay on the lookout. I'm going to try to process as best I can. I know we have a future episode coming up for Twin Paranormal, like very, very soon. I'll try to get something out on that, so I don't want to leave you guys hanging. And then we'll get part 3 of this episode out as soon as we can. Anyway, until next time, I'll see y'all.